Straight into some of the figures for this release. What's been the highlight for you, and what arguably was a challenging operating environment?
I mean, we've had a great first 6 months in terms of operations. The results are quite good. I mean, we're continuing to deliver growth in despite the headwinds that are occurring in the region, and this is not new. You know, we've been in this situation for the past 2 years. We're very happy with the performance that's happening across our geographies. And if it wasn't for devaluation in some of the markets that we're in, very important devaluations, we would have registered 12% growth on top line and 9% growth in EBITDA. So operationally, it's very healthy. Growth is there. We're in a turn in the cycle, and I think we're dealing with it quite well.
In terms of some of these more specific markets, the Gulf crisis has had an impact on quite a few businesses. You have exposure in Qatar. How are you holding up over there? How is it like to do business at the moment? Give us a sense of what it is to be running such a big operation in Doha.
Well, you know, it continues to be business as usual to a large extent. Our exposure to Qatar is not, I would say, significant in the overall picture. So this is one. Number two, I think there have been quite a shift in terms of the repositioning in order to make sure that business continues as usual. So as you know, since the situation occurred, it has been summer and the month of Ramadan. So we'll see how the situation unfolds. We continue to monitor what's happening, but so far it's business as usual.
I'll share a thought here with you, because we have learned, I mean, according to people familiar with the matter, that international banks are serving Qatar from London and New York instead of Dubai's financial center, because the dispute just makes it harder. So it's best to separate those relationships. Do you have any contingency plans like that as well that you're looking at?
Well, there's definitely a shift in terms of how people are dealing with the situation on the ground, and making sure that there's no disruption to business. From our end, we're local retailers there, so we do not influence how things are actually happening. But what we try to do is to be as agile as possible.